Hi, students, let's get started with the subject English, Chapter 2.1 A Tale of Valor, Major Somnath Sharma and the Battle of Budgam.
मेरा देश रे मेरा देश हुआ रे रोशन ले कुर्बान किया तुझ ही पे ये तन मन
Major Somnath Sharma, 1923 to 1947. Kumon Regiment Crest. This is a tribute to the valiant Major Somnath Sharma, India's first recipient of the Param Veer Chakra, whose name is etched in the annals of history. His bravery and sacrifice stand as a beacon of inspiration for generations. At every intersection of patriotism, whether through the National War Memorial, soul-stirring patriotic songs, books, and stories recounting acts of valor, or the celebrations of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, his memory is honored. Major Somnath Sharma's legacy of courage and devotion to the nation remains forever alive, reminding us of the ultimate price paid for our freedom. The serene Kashmir Valley in the shadows of the majestic Himalayas witnessed a tale of extraordinary heroism and sacrifice to protect the integrity of Indian borders. The day began with the silence of a cold November dawn but ended with echoes of courage that served as an inspiration for generations to come. This is the story of Major Somnath Sharma and the brave men that he led on a mission to protect the Srinagar airport from falling into the hands of a guerrilla force trained and backed by Pakistan. This is a story of how 90 men managed to foil the plan of some 500 infiltrators who wanted to capture Srinagar and the Kashmir Valley and deliver a blow to newly independent India. The events that led to the Battle of Budgam started in August 1947, when Pakistan launched Operation Gulmarg to annex the Kashmir Valley. This was in violation of an existing agreement with Hari Singh, the Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir, who had committed Pakistan not to attack the state. However, instead of honoring the commitment, the Pakistani army trained and equipped around 1,000 invaders who possessed deep knowledge of mountain passes and the local terrain to enter Kashmir and take control of strategic locations, including the Srinagar airport. The ultimate goal of their plan was to engineer a revolt in Kashmir, overthrow the government, and capture the territory. If they had succeeded, it would have allowed them to control strategic mountain passes, peaks, and rivers. On 22nd October, Operation Gulmarg was launched and these infiltrators invaded Kashmir, which led to the princely state becoming a part of India on 26th October 1947. In response to this invasion, the government of India sent its troops to defend the people of Kashmir and India's borders on 27th October 1947. A contingent of troops posted to Jammu and Kashmir was airlifted into Srinagar because the land route through Pathankot was not in a good condition. On 31st October, the D Company of the 4th Battalion of Kumon Regiment, under the command of Major Somnath Sharma, was also flown into Srinagar. At that time, Major Somnath Sharma's left hand was in plaster, but he insisted on being with his company while in combat. He knew that this mission would be very challenging and told his senior officers, "I know my men better than anyone else, and if they are going into action, they are not going in without me." These words highlighted his commitment to his men and his country. Before their arrival in Srinagar, there had been unfounded rumors of tribal movement towards the village of Budgam, less than 5 kilometers away from the Srinagar airport. The village was on a higher altitude than the airfield, and access was through the village. Hence, it was important for Indian forces to retain control of the area in order to protect troops and facilitate supplies arriving via air. In reality, the enemy had started arriving in Budgam in small groups to avoid detection. On 3 November 1947, several companies, including Major Somnath Sharma's D Company, were sent to patrol and assess emerging threats in and around the village. Throughout the day, the valley was eerily silent. Around afternoon, the companies were ordered to return one by one. The company with 90 soldiers was the last, and they were expected to return by 2 p.m. When the enemy, tribal guerrilla invaders, under the command of the Pakistani army, saw that only a small group of Indian soldiers were left behind in Budgam, they attacked them. Their initial attack was met with stiff resistance by Major Somnath and his men. However, Major Somnath correctly visualized that the first attack was just a distraction. Shortly thereafter, a major attack came from another side. By then, Major Somnath Sharma and his 90 soldiers were facing about 500 invaders. The Pakistani invaders sought to capture the Srinagar airfield and its surrounding areas. It was clear to Major Somnath Sharma that defending Srinagar town, the airfield, and the wider valley was indeed difficult until reinforcements arrived. After assessing the situation, he requested air strikes. He bravely laid out ground panels to guide the aircraft towards their target. The aerial attacks were successful in hitting the tribal invaders, but they still outnumbered D Company by almost 7 to 1. The attack on the positions occupied by Major Somnath's men continued. Vastly outnumbered and facing devastating fire, Major Somnath Sharma and his men stood resolute. The air was thick with the sound of gunfire and the cries of battle, but Major Somnath Sharma's voice cut through the chaos, urging his men to fight with tenacity and valor. Despite heavy casualties and his own injuries, Major Somnath Sharma displayed unparalleled bravery. He moved fearlessly through the battlefield, directing fire, filling magazines for his gunners, and encouraging his men to hold their ground. However, as the battle progressed, the company began running out of ammunition. When Major Somnath Sharma informed brigade headquarters about this, he was asked to pull back. Aware of the gravity of the situation, he responded with the words, "The enemy is only 50 yards from us. We are heavily outnumbered. We are under devastating fire. I shall not withdraw an inch but will fight to the last man and the last round." Just a few minutes later, when he was crouched in a trench next to a machine gun operator, in order to help him load the gun, his position was hit by a mortar shell, killing him instantly. Despite losing their major and faced with the overwhelming numerical superiority of the enemy, the heroic actions of late Major Somnath Sharma motivated his men to hold on to their position for over 6 more hours before being overrun by the enemy. Their brave resistance provided time for reinforcements to arrive, including flying in soldiers from the Punjab regiment to Srinagar. men thoroughly demotivated the enemy, causing more than 300 casualties, including injuring their leader. In many significant ways, the company's sacrifice and Major Somnath's leadership saved Srinagar for India. The 4 Kumon Battalion was awarded the Battle Honour, Srinagar. Major Somnath laid down his life for the nation at the young age of 24. For this act of conspicuous bravery, Major Somnath Sharma was awarded the Param Veer Chakra, PVC. His citation reflects his heroism, patriotism, and courage. He was the first recipient of the PVC, awarded posthumously for gallantry and supreme sacrifice. Thanks for watching.